What's up guys, and welcome back to another episode of the Bundesliga career mode. It's episode number 6. What a thrilling finale to the last episode. Mönchengladbach through to the DFB Pokal semi-finals after a penalty shootout victory over Eintracht Frankfurt. I should be able to squeeze that in today against Bayer Leverkusen, but before we get there, more big games in the Bundesliga, starting off with Frankfurt at home once again, but this time back to matters in the league where we have been tanking. 4 defeats in our last 5 games. We are now 10 points off Dortmund in 4th. We're not going to catch them, but we still have a shot at Europa or Conference League football, but only if we get back to form. Our first game, Frankfurt again, this time in the league, in a massive must-win game at Borussia Park. Yeah, great to make it to the semis of the cup, but big underdogs against Leverkusen, even though we will be at home for the semi-final. Still very unlikely to get through. Played Leverkusen twice this season, lost to them both times, didn't score in either game either. Give it a go. Oh yes, come on. Strikers to Kleindens. Brilliant back heel. And Andorra gets his first of the season as we take an early lead. Itakura to Ulreich and now Weigl to Kastrop. As we know, joining Mönchengladbach next season in real life. I didn't even know that when I signed him. I love that coincidence. But 29 minutes in, leading by 1 here. And he's been really poor recently in the league. But that cup win could definitely spark us into good form here. And what I could really do with his Kleindens ending his goal drought, which he does. Just got the assist, then breaks his duck, and it's 2 for Mönchengladbach. When I first saw Kleindens in this team, I was thinking, great save, Nicholas. How long are I going to have this guy as my starting striker? Because he was a new signing for Mönchengladbach last season. I don't really know much about him, to be honest, in real life. But I thought, 29 years old. He's not got the rapid pace that I like on my forwards or amazing dribbling, but he's got that. Great hold-up play. Yes! Super strength, and it's the high stamina with the height that really drew me to him as well. Involved in the build-up for all 3 goals, on our bags of brace, and we have ran rampant on Frankfurt in this first half. Best display in a long time in 40 minutes. And that has got to be one of our best performances of this season. Taking the penalties by these guys in the week after a really tough contest. Nothing tough about this. 3 goals in 40 minutes as we see out the win and the clean sheet to end our winless run in the league and keep pace with them in the race for European football. Champions League is gone, but Conference and Europa is definitely still possible. Right, 3 more scouting updates to see what we got. Where from Germany and Belgium, we shall continue scouting these 4 players here. And from Denmark, we shall continue scouting these 3 youngsters here. Right, on the back of that massive win against Frankfurt, keeping pace with those sides in 5th and 6th. We might still be behind them, but a golden chance here to jump back into 5th place with a win. Off to Berlin for the following game, Union Berlin away. And I've said it so many times, and I'll say it again. A win here and there is nice, but if you want to be a top team in the league, you've got to win consistently. We haven't won consistently in the league in a long time. Let's make sure we get back-to-back wins here with a big 3 points. Union Berlin, of course, have had an amazing few years, really, in the club's history. I mean, they got promoted to the Bundesliga for the first time in the club's history. And straight afterwards, I mean, what an incredible rise they had, going to play Europa League and then to the Champions League as well. Since then, of course, haven't been able to get back into it. Strikens, Benzwan has his shot blocked, and Robin's going to turn in the rebound for a lucky opening goal. And for Hertha Berlin, they must be thinking, God, these guys, they were the noisy neighbours, so to speak, in our shadow. Now they've certainly eclipsed us. Right now in this save, teetering on the edge of the relegation zone. And of course, last season finished in the bottom half of the Bundesliga as well. Berlin's such a fabulous city though. And if you're looking for an RTG in German football, well, you've got 2 great choices there from the capital itself. Hertha if you want to start in a 2-liga with that Olympiastadion, iconic old ground, and Union Berlin if you want the newcomers. Anyway, 24 minutes in, Robin Hack with the early opening goal. Very lucky one, but we'll take it. And we might be able to get a quick fire double here, because Kleindens is through. Great save by Klaus. Wonderful dribble there to get away. Shot from range. Oh, as I got in, as in it. What a goal. What a goal. And Union Berlin have levelled it. Wow. That... I think it did cross the line, to be fair, but that is an incredible strike. Obviously now with the goal decision system, we'll never have the ambiguity as to whether a ball has crossed the line or not. We'll never see a perfect response. We'll never see a Frank Lampard, speaking of German football, Frank Lampard ghost goal, if you will, or no ghost goal, if you will. Now, I'm sure my German followers out there will be saying, hang on a second, Doxy boy, do you want to start bringing up whether balls cross the line or not? Let's go back to 1966. But it wasn't that proved on Mythbusters or something? It did cross the line? I don't know. Anyway, Ulreich with the leveller. Perfect response. And what a brilliant first half here in Berlin. More goals to come, I'm sure, as Struikens is dispossessed. I'm just looking this up now, actually. It seems as though there's conflicting evidence as to whether Jeff Hurst's goal crossed the line in 1966 or not. I think the English scientists are saying it did cross the line, and the German scientists are saying that it didn't. Shock horror. Anyway, 10 after the restart, we're still leading by a goal here. As Robin Hack is going to find Kleindenst, who's coming into his own now. Through to Robin Hack. Take your time. There we go. And this should be the third, and it's not. It's a brilliant save by Klaus, and it's still 2-1. It's Mönchengladbach going for the kill. And we need these wins, man. Like I said earlier, back-to-back wins, consistent wins. It's what we're going to need if we're to stay in the hunt for European football. And this is the first of what you call a favourable run of fixtures as well for Mönchengladbach. So you don't want to start off a decent run with a slip-up in the first game of the bunch. But that's probably what's going to happen. Brilliant solo run. Lubasic turns in from close range. 2-2. You can't surrender two separate leads away from home and expect to get a win. It's not going to happen most of the time. But Struikens says, oh, maybe it will. Penalty given. Leopold Querfeld dives in, given a booking. But that is one of those moments there, and we often talk about it, where he's trying to block the shot and he brings the man down on the follow-through. It's the right call, and it's incredibly unlucky. But I've got to make sure I convert from this. I'm giving it Kleindenst, man. I've got to go with the second highest scorer this season behind Struikens. I trust the big man up top. And he sends the keeper the wrong way. 3-2. What a thriller in Berlin. So got the ball in the corner here. I love it when you're the away team and you've got the ball in the corner and your away fans are right next to you as well. There's something about that I love. It's almost like not only are you protecting the ball with like one or two players, but you've got thousands of fans alongside you as well, trying to keep that ball where it is right now in the corner. And that's what we're going to do as well. Game management will see the points out. Thriller in the capital. But Mönchengladbach took 3 leads, almost bottled it, but in the end hold on for the 3 points. Back-to-back wins in the Bundesliga, 3 straight in all competitions. And after a really poor run of form, I don't want to jinx it, but it seems as though we're getting back to our best. And let's keep it going as well. Jump straight out of this game and into the next one. Back to Borussia Park for this. Augsburg coming to Gladbach and heading into this game. Well, like I said, man, it's all about consistency. Big win there away in Berlin. And now back at Borussia Park. Got to keep this going in a favourable run of fixtures. Augsburg at home next up. 34 minutes in. Still tied at 0-0. Robin finds Luca Netz. Back to Hack. Great first touch. Kleindenst to do it. Look at the space. Tons of space for Ngumu, who isn't going to miss, even with the weaker effort. All the space in the world. Simple finish. Mönchengladbach lead. I hate to be that guy, but I talk about it so often. And like, if we're out of form, I don't think Ngumu's in that kind of space there. I don't think he's got as much time as he needs to collect, receive the ball, and then smacking it at the near post. As Jensen is through. What a save by Nicholas to keep us still leading by 1. But when you're in form, you seem to just get a little bit of an extra yard, if you will, to give you the opportunities. Anyway, great save by Nicholas, still leading by 1, not for long. Great header from the corner, 1-1. It's quite frustrating as well, so we have an injury all season long, which, don't get me wrong, we're not playing in Europe this season, and because it's a 34 league game season as well, only 1 domestic cup, not many midweek games to play either, but no injuries? You'd expect at least 1 by now, as Struikens gets us back in front. 26 to play, can we hold on? Certainly not our best in this game as Rocco wins it back, but keep going, captain, keep going. Keep going, now go. Game, yes, come on! We'll still get the win anyway. 3-1 victory over Augsburg. It is 4 wins in a row in all competitions and 3 straight in the league. And we are keeping pace in the race for European football. I'll say it once again, Champions League, no chance of us doing that. But definitely, Europa and Conference has a possibility of being played at Borussia Park next season. But it's consistency, man. Gotta keep it going. Yep, up to 5th in the table with 11 games to go. 8 behind Leverkusen. There's still the outside shot. We can make a run for the Champions League places. And if we keep this winning run going, we'll definitely run it close. But the most important thing for me is keeping Mainz and Freiburg and Frankfurt and so on below us in the table by at least a few points. Heidenheim, rock bottom away from home next, should be a banker. And these are the games where you've got to leave with all 3 points. No excuses. No Stroikens for this game, needs a breather, and we've got Mainz at home in the following game. Much bigger contest with Mainz right next to us in the table. And if we can win this game, it will be... Oh, Kleindenz, how unlucky was that? 4 wins in a row in the league, I think for the first time all season long. Great piece of skill by the big German, just couldn't squeeze it home as Robin Hack squeezes one just wide. There's something about big men that have got really great feet that I just absolutely love. I don't know what it is. I'm sort of just drawn to it though, you know. Big men, you wouldn't think it, but their feet are just absolutely glorious. Their footwork so nice. And oh, great save. Nicholas but can't deny the rebound as Heidenheim take a shock lead 25 minutes in. I always thought Peter Crouch was like that. He never really got the credit he deserved for his footwork. But for Heidenheim, a little bit of a lucky goal, but they'll take it in front early. Yep. Shot ricocheted and it was awkward for... Oh, Kasper, talk a good feet. Oh, yeah. What a way to get your first goal. Awkward for Nicholas. Did want to make the initial save. Couldn't do anything about the rebound. But there is his first goal for the club. Kasper Yander gets us back on level terms. Careful. Space opens up. Oh, brilliantly done. What an offload. What a goal on the counter. And the bottom place side, who are rock bottom, are back in front against a side chasing a European place. This is what you call unacceptable. Heidenheim actually were playing the relegation playoff this season in the Bundesliga, and they scored a 95th minute. Yes, Kleindenz winner to keep themselves in the league. And I have to say, relegation playoffs, when I was younger, I never would have been in favour of them. Now, I'm definitely more open-minded because moments like that are just absolutely chaotic, either for a team keeping themselves in the league or possibly gaining promotion. Well, right now, they're bottom of the Bundesliga, so we won't get a chance for a playoff come the end of the season. But in this game, they've given us a great contest, and I do see someone winning this. Could go either way. Come on, let's not go behind again because we won't come back again, that's for sure. Van with a nice ball through. Denis Suarez looking for space. Taken down, penalty. All game long, I've been shocking defensively. No complaints. He kind of fell into me, but it was still contact. Right call. Heidenheim are going to win this. I can't believe how bad I've been. It's still a penalty. Whether he falls backwards into me or not, it's still a penalty. And I've absolutely blown this. Dorsch scores. 3-2. This is terrible. I did not think I was going to need Stroikens for this game. I thought, yep, Heidenheim, bottom of the table, in good form, should be a comfortable 3 points. God, how wrong was I? And it just goes to show you why you should never underestimate an opponent in top-level football, regardless of the season they're having. Let's not forget Southampton this season holding Man City to a 1-1 draw to avoid the worst Premier League season, tally point being levelled. Heidenheim might still be going down, but not going down without a win against us. Absolutely embarrassing. 4-2. And all that good work we've just done, 3 straight wins in the league, ending here against a side rock bottom of the table. It's embarrassing, man, and that's why we're not going to be a European team. Can't slip up in these games. Might not get time for that Leverkusen semi-final after all today because the games have been fantastic, and I think this one's going to be great as well. Next up, 5th versus 6th, as we're now 10 behind Leipzig in 4th with 10 to go. Mainz coming to Borussia Park on Friday night, and both teams will know they can take a giant step towards Europa League qualification with a win here, but a loss could be massively damaging against a direct rival. Mainz to Borussia Park, our following game. This is a big ask of this Mönchengladbach team. It's a young side, it's an inexperienced team, and we've got to try and hold our nerve in the final 10 games to get ourselves over the line and stay in 5th place. That's a big ask, as Kleindenz just couldn't get away for any team, let alone a team that's not been in this position before. And it's why sometimes, you know, we talk about dressing room leaders and players with proven experience. They can be vital characters in the squad in situations like this. as Struikens takes his time and said, forget the experience, it's all about the future, and that is me, Super Mario, with his first goal in a few games, and Mönchengladbach lead. There is no way I would have lost that game against Heidenheim if I had Struikens out there. What was I thinking, man? Seriously. Left him out of the matchday squad. I said, bro, nothing personal. You just need a breather. And he must have been watching that game at home thinking, oh, God, if I was out there, we would not be 4-2 down. We'd be 4-0 up. And I wasn't going to make the same mistake twice. As he's back in the squad here and back on the score sheet. And his cash drop comes forward. Rolls it in, it's a wonderful flick and a wonderful finish from Kleindienst. Didn't work against Heidenheim, did work here. Mönchengladbach tuning up and returning to winning ways. How often do we say it? In life, you are going to have moments of big failure and disappointment. And when it happens, you need to take the emotion out of the situation, learn where you went wrong, and put it right next time you're in a similar situation. That last game against Heidenheim, 2 big failures. Rested Struikens when I couldn't afford to, and was too fragile defensively. Tonight, we got it right. Struikens gets the first of our 2 goals, and defensively, Mainz got no chance at all. Back to winning ways of a great display. Right, 3 more scouting updates to see what we got. We're from Germany. He might be 17, but this guy looks really solid. Kevin Simon. Gonna give him a scholarship and see how he looks after a couple of months. And from Belgium, we'll keep scouting these 2 youngsters here. From Denmark, we shall continue scouting these 3 youngsters for now. Right, let's jump into our final game today, and we will save the Leverkusen clash for the following episode as we'll return to the DFB Pokal semi-final, because right now we're still in the hunt for a Champions League place, even though I would say it is unlikely. Right now we're 8 behind Borussia Dortmund in 4th, and with a far worse goal difference as well. We're rank outsiders and dark horses. We still have a chance, but only if we get back on a consistent run of wins after that big 3 points there against Mainz. Werder Bremen away, our following game and our final one today. Come on, Mönchengladbach. We have Leipzig after this, and then at the start of next month it's the Cup semi-final, but can't see us winning that Leipzig game. You know me, I like to end on a win, but to be fair, on the back of that loss to Heidenheim, it may well be back-to-back defeats on the road. Bremen have the lead at the Weserstadion, and for Mönchengladbach, they are starting to stumble when it matters most. Oh no, 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 no! Two-0 Werder Bremen. Andre Silva doubles the lead. Choke, 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 choke. Come on, seriously, man. Had brilliant wins against Mainz and Frankfurt, and now this back-to-back defeats away against sides we should be beating. Kleindienst, wonderful dribble in. That's a brilliant finish and a brilliant way to start the second half. Come on, big man. Come on, let's go. Let's go. We've been the comeback kids in quite a few games this season, and none better than, of course, that win against Union Berlin at the start of the campaign. 3-0 down at half-time, we won it 4-3. We were 2-0 down at half-time in this game. Why can't we win it 3-2? Kleindienst, not the quickest, but as we know, has the footwork, has the hold-up play, has the ball through. Kylian, Struikens, surely what a save. Brilliant save. Bremen still lead. Oh, brilliant touch. And Sardella, great tackle. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. Struikens go right. Oh, great ball. And this time he ain't going to miss. Not going to miss twice. Come on. Struikens levels it. 28 to find a winner. No, surely not. Surely not. Andre Silva. Shot blocked. Volley by Mbolo. Shot ricochet straight to Briel. And Mbolo surely wins it for Werder Bremen. We don't deserve to lose this. How on earth have we lost this game? Back-to-back defeats on the road. 2 defeats in 3. Mbolo wraps it with a chip. Good night, Mönchengladbach. Game over at the Weserstadion, and a massive blow to our hunt for a European place. I think it's safe to say now, any chance for a Champions League spot is completely gone. But even Europa and Conference isn't going to happen when we're defending like this. 8 goals conceded in 2 games on the road, 0 points picked up. And with just a few games remaining, we'll do very well to stay in a European place. But that'll do it for today's episode of the Bundesliga career, guys. Big thank you for watching. Hope you've enjoyed it. If you have, then please do drop a like. Much love to you all. Have a fantastic day. I'll return in the next one with more big games in the Bundesliga, aiming to keep our European dreams alive, and the DFB Pokal semi-final at home to one of the favourites, Bayer Leverkusen. Have a great day, much love, and I'll see you for the next episode very soon.